What's up? This is Steve again, and today I kind of have a little bit of a rant blog. Something that really bothered me as I was going home today. I did an early morning workout, so it was looking good. I mean, I did a really nice functional workout, so I was real happy with it. And then I went to Natural Grocers, got some Beyond Chicken. You know, I want to get my pasta on, so some good fake chicken. I mean, right up my alley, right what I needed. And while I was there, of course, I saw the most beautiful woman in the freaking world, literally, while I was there. So sorry, world. The most beautiful woman lives in Tucson. She's 6'1", blonde, and perfect. But yeah, I was just happy to have witnessed that. So obviously, my day was going pretty good. I mean, so I decided right before I went home, I decided to go check out the QT, which is right next to my house, or Quick Trip as we call them out here, and get some coffee. I call it a 2 coffee kind of day. I had a coffee early this morning, and then I decided to have another coffee because I was feeling real pumped up, feeling like I need some more coffee because I drink way too much coffee to begin with. But anyway, this is what kind of ticked me off this morning. There was a guy there, and he was, doing a waste chart for the bananas they usually have on display there. And I used to work in a convenience store, so I'm quite familiar with waste charts and what you got to do when this sort of thing happens. And I'm looking at the bananas, and they were a little ripe. They had some brown spots, but they're still quite edible, still delicious. And he was removing about 20-25 of them, and so I had the gall to, of course, being a vegan and I love my bananas much riper nowadays, which is weird. I said, "Hey, can I have them?" And granted, I knew he was going to say no, but he said, "No, can't give them to you. Company policy, blah blah blah. I have to toss them." And it's, even though I knew what the answer was going to be, it still kind of upset me because, I mean, it speaks deeply of our food culture here in this country that if a slight piece of imperfection suddenly makes it undesirable. And here was about 20-25 bananas, perfectly good. I would have eaten them in a couple days probably, do a little banana cleanse or whatever the heck some of my fellow vegans might call it, and they would have been put to use. But unfortunately, I'm the one that's considered weird, to like my bananas like that. To think that's kind of stupid to be throwing away perfectly good food, and it kind of speaks volumes of our oftentimes wasteful culture. And since I've been on my vegan journey, I feel I feel the more of a need to be a recycler and a reuser, which is why people always kind of look at me when I want to recycle something. Like when the motor on my cooler went out last week, people looked at me kind of strange. So, well, why do you want to recycle the engine? You're not going to get any money out of it. And and I'm just thinking, I'm looking at this engine, and it has about $20-30 worth of copper in it. God knows, probably another buck worth of metal. I mean, you might as well recycle it. I mean, who cares? You're not going to make money off of it. You might as well just give it up, let it go back in the system, and reuse it. And I just find it weird that some people just think that if there's no money to it, that's the only reason you should think about recycling or reusing. And so, I'm going off onto a completely different tangent now, but like I said, I just think it's weird that we throw away so many things, especially food. I mean, according to some recent studies and documentaries, we throw away 40% of all produce, which is disgusting to me. I mean, and it's just sad. And I was a little upset about it. It kind of ruined my day because, even though I knew what the answer was going to be, it still bugs me knowing that there's thousands and thousands of people. I know hundreds of people go through that particular Quick Trip every day, and none of them have the desire to get bananas or apples or fresh fruit or anything like that, and it ends up being waste and thrown away. So in reality, people think it's kind of weird being vegan, but who's the weird one, really? I mean, oh well. That's just a little food for thought. Pardon the pun, but it just really kind of pissed me off because I know I would have given those bananas a really good home. So, anyway, that's just a little thought for the day. Take it easy.